Aside that, you also need to be very mindful of what kind of lubricants you use, especially when you are, doing the do. Hi family, my name is Wilma. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I film about faith, waiting, marriage, motherhood, and lifestyle. If any of this content relates to you, kindly hit the subscribe button. I'm a real estate professional, event planner, and a show host. So today on this channel, we are going to continue our conversation. So we're going to talk about part 2 of the earlier video I posted last week, secrets to getting pregnant faster, right? So if you are here for the gist, join me in this video. Okay, so last week, let me just give a refresher or overview. Last week I mentioned that there are so many things to note when you are trying to conceive or trying to get pregnant quickly. And I mentioned, among others, that you needed to let go, you needed to rest, you need to seek the right professional or medical expertise. I also mentioned that you need to read a lot. You need to read a lot. And I also mentioned that above all, you need to have a lot of faith, right? A lot of faith, be open minded, to try other means in terms of other medical means that are prescribed for you and all that. If you haven't watched that video, I'm going to put the link down in the description box so that you can watch that video and come and watch the part 2. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing I'm going to add to what we discussed last week is that you need to exercise. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but yes, you need to exercise when you are trying to get pregnant. Listen, exercising keeps your body fit, it keeps your body in shape. It tells your body that there is another human being coming. So it tells your body to be in a good shape. Everything, every muscle, every organ has to work effectively or has to function properly. So exercising is very, very important. I cannot stress this enough. How can you exercise, or what are some of the things that you can do to keep fit or to be in a good shape? You can jog early morning. Just get up, just take a walk in your neighborhood. If you can't take a walk, just get a skipping rope and just skip. Start with 30 skips a day, move to 50, move to 100. Start small, but pat yourself on the back with each improvement. So that's the first thing I'm going to talk about. Listen, exercising helped me a great deal, even though I didn't go through with it all the time. But the very few times that I did, it really positively impacted on my own health aside trying to get pregnant, right? So please, if you are watching me, let me know, how often do you exercise? What kind of exercising do you do? But let me be quick to add that you need to know your body to determine how strenuous your exercising routine should be. So when you are trying to conceive, it's not every exercise routine that is advisable for you. So speak to your gynae or your gynecologist or your medical practitioner, and be well advised how stressful, or be well advised as to what kind of exercises you need to do. Let's move to point number 2. You need to watch what you eat. Yes, your diet. Your diet is so critical when you are trying to conceive. Listen, if you are watching me, don't just try to eat well simply because you want to conceive, but try to eat well to be healthy so that when conception takes place, your body will be in a perfect sync to take care of you and the extra addition that you have brought into the system, right? So yes, so what can you eat? A lot of vegetables, eat a lot of fruits. Don't take your breakfast for granted. Eat well. Eat up, I mean, proportion enough carbohydrates, enough proteins, enough calcium, enough magnesium, enough nutrients. And I know that a lot of people go around, talking about keto diets and all those things. Listen, this is not an expert medical advice, right? But from my own opinion, just do what works best for you in terms of dieting. If it is vegetables that you want to do, start it. If it is smoothies that you want to do start it. And I mean, there are so many recipes for, smoothies that helps your body to detoxify. So just Google, go on YouTube, just search, smoothies, green smoothies. You can use apple, spinach, cucumber. There are so many recipes out there. So please do me a favor and eat well, because you are what you eat. So if you don't eat well, chances are that your body is not going to be fit to, open the portal for conception. Okay, so the third thing I am going to talk about today is that you need to be mindful what kind of medications you are taking when you are trying to get pregnant. We often don't say this enough, but sometimes when you are in a window of conception, you need to be sure that your body is open to taking certain kinds of medications that will permit your body to conceive. Aside that, you also need to be very mindful of what kind of lubricants you use, especially when you are, doing the do. When you are, being intimate with your spouse, you need to be sure what kind of lubricants, because there are a lot of lubricants that can kill semen, right? So it's important for you to know what right lubrication to use in order not to fall victim to that. Okay, so with that, with lubricants, please get to your pharmacist and make sure that it is recommended. It is recommended. There's one I can recommend, that is, I think, Pre-Seed. So make sure that your lubricant is highly recommended and does not kill the semen that will allow the baby to, happen, right? Yes, so it's important. Okay, the final thing I want to add to this is that if you are trying to conceive, please and please, you need to stay away from alcohol. You need to stay away from alcohol, please. I cannot stress this enough. Yes, sometimes you might say, oh, it's just a little bit of alcohol, it's just a little drop. Please stay away. I'm not even going to miss words with this. Stay away from alcohol if you are actively trying to conceive, please. Okay, the final thing I want to share, I said the final thing before, but let me just add this. The last thing I'm going to share with you is that if you are trying to conceive, please avoid narcotic drugs. Yes, avoid anything that has to do with, heroin, cocaine, what we know as crack, weed, anything that is harmful to this body that you see, that will limit conception of that miracle baby. You cannot go near it. So please do your best. And that is not just for women, for men as well. Please try and stay away from smoking, from drinking, from taking, hard narcotic drugs. It will not help your system to conceive. So yes, these are just a few add-ons I wanted to add, to the earlier video I made. So I said before that if you're trying actively to conceive, these 5 secrets: one, exercise well and regularly; two, have a good diet plan or meal plan and prep your meals well; three, avoid anything that would harm your body. Avoid drinking alcohol, alcoholic based drinks. The fourth thing I would say is that avoid anything that has to do with smoking, narcotic drugs, or taking hard drugs. It is so important. The fifth thing I'll say is that be careful what kind of medications you take when you are in a window of conception, and lubrications that you use when you are being intimate with your spouse. So these are all the tips I want to share today. Comment in the comment section below if you have any more tips for people that are trying to conceive, because this journey is not for the faint-hearted. But if you are watching me, I want to encourage you that the battle is not over yet. God is in control, and very soon you will testify. If you have enjoyed this video, you know what to do. like this video, share this video, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel for more videos. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.